hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Friday the 13th. And see, I got a gutter I gotta fix because it's barely trickling out of the hole there. We stayed home today. On that old shingle roof, this is how it's rained. It has not stopped. I mean, they're just water puddles everywhere. It's crazy. Let me see if I can get out there with that. Well, I just gonna get wet if I go out there. It's just nasty. The whole backyard is just full of water. Maybe I'll walk over that side and talk outside the door. It's crazy. And I haven't looked at traffic, but I bet it's just a standstill. But the worst thing is I'm gonna have to change coat and hat and stuff here. I'm gonna have to fix that gutter. I mean, it seems to be doing okay, overflowing, but yeah, the water should just be heaving out of that downspout, and it's not. It'll end up trying to rip that thing off of there. Need to go around and look at the other gutters and see how they're doing. But yeah, welcome to an unbelievably nasty day. It did this all night and all this morning. We're under all kinds of flood watches and everything else. Look at all the water just sitting right there in the field. How are you running? This one's not running at all either. Well, where's it going? I hear it coming down it. I think it's just stuff stuck at the bottom. Holy moly. I'm backing up. It's getting me, Sasha. Here, throw it in reverse. Yeah, the front yard, side yard, backyard. It's just been a mess. And that gutter overflowing, that worries me. But I need to go up in the attic and see how all that's doing up there as well. So it's just a huge mess out here today, if I said that enough. Oh boy. That atmospheric river is no joke. Man, I just couldn't imagine driving home in that stuff right now. I'm sure we'd be stuck on the freeway at this moment, either coming or going to work and probably coming back. But I did. If there's something good coming out of this, I did get the second ride video built. It took me 5 hours to build it, and it's rendering. It's probably, I don't know. That's pretty big. I don't think I've ever done one that big. Let's see how I guess the iPad would have told me what time it was gonna take, but I walked away because this one won't shut up. She's convinced she needs to go for a walk. I'm just in my little jammy jams. But yeah, that was and that's, oddly enough, I think that's one of the smaller ones. I think the first one was the smallest, second one's the next, and the next one is Trike Day, and that one and Free Day at Daytona. We just went to Daytona and watched races, and it was really we kept getting chased away from different areas. You know, we're told we can stay in the tent, and then somebody shows up at the tent. So it was awkward to film, and Kelly just wasn't into taking the long walks to get to some places where we could get some better views. But it was really fun in the pits, hanging out at the Harley race trailer, and I mean, this whole thing was incredible. So I don't have a lot of race footage because really with the sports cameras there wasn't a whole lot to film from there. They just go, whoa, they go flying by real quick and they're gone. But it was really fun races. There was a few jumbotrons around, or whatever they call those big TVs, and you were watching some stuff from there, but obviously I can't record that because yeah, that would get me blackballed. But fantastic time. So I think this is supposed to stop overnight sometime. I don't know. It is really bad. It's horrible. Even Danny won't go out in it. So after she sees something, she wants to go out there in. Look at that bucket. That's a big horse bucket. And Kelly dumps that thing every once in a while because it gets stagnant looking. Well, it's doesn't need to be dumped now. It's flushing itself. You actually want to go walking in that rain? I guess I can walk around there a little bit. I need to put my camera away because it ain't gonna hurt the camera, but my mic is not waterproof. At least as far as I know, they're not. Dingbat actually wanted to walk out here a little bit, but she shot straight to get under the barn. Look at all the water in here. Look at the dog pen over there. It's just completely floating. It is a mess. Look at all the water standing all out there in the yard. What's bad if it gets much worse, it gets to my well stuff in there. If you guys remember in the past, we've had to fix that. That was not cool. Running out of water is not a cool thing. And like the trail path that leads from like Christy's car to the sidewalk out there, it's completely underwater. And the whole sidewalk on that end is, you're splashing through water. And I don't see any sign of this stopping. I mean, the clouds look bright, but it's looked bright all day. It just hasn't stopped absolutely downpouring. Anyway, let me got the keys in my pocket. Go in the garage here right quick, and I need to go up and check the attic, make sure all that's going good. I got a few buckets up there. There's a couple of places on the heavy rains it'll drip. I just need to make sure everything's cool up there. All right, welcome to this nasty day. What do you think, Danny? That's some kind of nasty out there, isn't it? That's really bad, huh, buddy? He goes, I'm coming in here. I mean, there was no, how he won't come in, and he'll wait until you're in here for a while, and then he barks that he wants in. But, yeah, it was from this morning. Some of the buckets I had were that's a lot of water. That roof needed to be replaced for the last 10 years, but each year it's getting worse. I don't know how in the world I'll ever be able to afford that, especially the way the prices of that kind of stuff is now. It's almost hopeless. Hey, sit down for a second. There's a lot of squatting around there, buddy. So how do you manage to go through there out there and not get any wetter than you did? Are you just that fast? You just that fast? He goes, I got slickery. But, something I forgot. And I was thinking about that several times when we were sitting in hotels and stuff. I wonder if there's somebody I can ask about those brackets. These like $20 or $30 brackets that bolt to the engine guards that come on these things. How that thing is $300. They're $299.99 each. It's $600 for those brackets. Man, it's been so long. I don't even know where they're at. It's been so long since I bought those fog lights. I don't even know where they're even at. There's no way I'm going to spend $600 for these little brackets. There is a major, major mistake there. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I could email one that I know. They don't have anything to do with that, but maybe they could get in touch with someone. But they're busy and stuff. I'm sure that's the last thing they want is somebody asking parts questions when that's nothing they have anything to do with whatsoever. But yeah, that's a crying shame. And the one guy that has 2 Red Rocks, I think he might have sold both of his K1600s. He might have one or both of them. I don't know. But anyway, and he's got a whole bunch of other. He does the driving school for the local area. And actually, it's a pretty broad area. Them schools aren't everywhere. Some people have to drive a bit to get to it. But at any rate, he was in there one day, and he even took some pictures and showed me. He goes, that's about a $20 or $30 bracket. He just literally took the words right out of my mouth that I was telling you guys. I don't think he watches the videos or anything, but anyway, that's crying shame. Them really cool fog lights, and I can't use them. I mean, I can use them, but I'm not spending $600 for these little. If I spent $600 for this thing, and I open the package and I show you what I paid $300 a piece for, you would send the paddy wagon over here to have me toted away and closely monitored. So, I mean, we've had, major goof ups like that before that we found with, the manufacturers we deal with. I mean, everybody has one of those little slip ups, But now that these things, the 24s and 25s and now the 26s are out, maybe I should just look. Maybe the price has changed. I should probably do that, huh? Oh, it's just a weird sound. I thought I heard a fly flying around. I go, there ain't no flies this time of year. If there's any flies, it ain't gonna last long. But anyway, I need to go and see when I went in there, after I talked to you guys, I'd stand in there in the rain. I had to do an old man's potty break, listen to all that water draining out there. I went and it's 114 minutes, or an hour and 14 minutes. And it had done like 31 minutes of it at the time. That old iPad, that thing's 8 years old now. They have vastly improved since I bought that. My keyboard's coming apart on me. It's kind of wrapped in some kind of waterproof cloth, and on the edges where it looked like it was probably heat sealed together, it's starting to peel up. She's not water resistant or waterproof, whatever it was before. Yeah, she's fully exposed if it got good and wet. But man, they got M2s, or they may even have higher than that in the iPads now. Good Lord, them things, those are video crunching animals. Love that thing. Your neighbor's going up and down the road. The old iron, there she sits. Same as the Slim. The old Grom. I mean, the tags, is it next month? Oh, I guess we bought this thing later than I thought. But in June, if I don't get tags updated for it, I'll have to go in with all your paperwork to get tabs redone on it. And I think the last time we rode it was like April of last year, or was it a year? I don't know. Just need to sell this thing. She's just sitting here. Fuel's all treated, batteries on the charger always. And other than that, she just sits here, poor gal. Had all the hopes in the world for it. Look, it's just covered in dust now. Just sitting. Of course, so does the Slim. I don't even remember last year when I rode the Slim. I know I rode the Iron at some point towards the end of the year. At least I feel like I did. But anyway, there they sit. I love them, and I love when I take them out. I love them enough that I don't want to get rid of them. They're the only thing I have to pay on these things is the license tabs and insurance on them. And I'm old and have no tickets in, I don't know how many years now. So insurance is cheap for me. But that one's literally just a few months from being paid off. And I got probably a couple of years, whatever, on the Pan America. That'll be nice. That'll be nice having that one out. And just literally only have one thing financed. Period. No cars. Just at the moment 2 motorcycles, but that'll be it. That'd be so nice. Have them things paid off. But anyway, I think I'm gonna roll at that. At some point, grab the mom and we'll do a goodbye. Sorry for a lackluster vlog, but today has been all about torrential downpours and
building a vlog. Man, it scares me. It took me that long to build that thing. Hope them other ones don't take me that long. But as long as it's raining, it's crunch time. But when I think of, the whole day, I think, yeah, I went up in the roof about 3 times and built a vlog. But guys at work and stuff are cool. I would hate to be driving in that stuff tonight. That'd have been really bad. Anyway, I'm gonna roll. Appreciate you guys hanging around and listening to my carryings on as I do every day. Crazy. Danny boy, you about ready? You ready to hit the rain again? It ain't pretty out there. I can still hear it. Well, hello there, YouTube. Holy moly.
What a nightmare.
Man. And I don't think it's going to stop until like midnight or so tonight. This is going to be crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of water too fast.
Yeah, I hope we survive all that stuff. And then that creates like landslides and, covers roadways and freeways and everything else.
There's already tons of road closures.
Yeah, man. Everything's floating out there. That's crazy. It's been
a few years.
Yeah, it's been a few years since we had one like this.
Much.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, that's like 48 plus hours of nonstop deluge.
Yeah.
It's not heavy like you see, but it's that soaker rain. It's just like it's like putting that mist thing in a shower type thing. It's a lot of water, but not a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And it just builds really quick. But anyway, thought we get out here. Dane's going to be banging at the door here. Tried to get him to come in.
And then he wouldn't come. He always waits till you shut the door.
Yep. Earlier, opened that door, he just woof, come right in.
Yeah.
But anyway, thought we'd get out here and do a quick goodbye, someplace dry and in this kind of a lackluster vlog, a rain day vlog.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys like the second release of the rides there in Daytona.
Yeah.
The next one coming is Trike Day, and that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was lots.
That was a lot of fun.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But anyway, so with that we're gonna roll.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give her thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Saturday or Sunday.
Heck yeah. All right.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you then. Appreciate you watching.
Yes.
Bye-bye.